This week we're checking out some of the different neighborhoods in Torrance, California. All right, so like any city, Torrance has its own little neighborhoods tucked in throughout the city, and every area has its own styles of homes and different activities to do there. And so that's what we'll look at today, is what kind of sets each area and community of Torrance apart. And so this first one we're gonna look at is Old Torrance. And so I figured start there because that's kind of the heart and style of the Old Torrance downtown area in Torrance. And so you've got some of the older shops there, you've got the old Fox drugstore, you've got Torrance Bakery, so lots of little shops in that downtown area, and then all of the homes in that area, they're gonna have that older style to them, and that's the Old Torrance downtown area. And so that's the first community within Torrance. And then the next area we're gonna look at in Torrance is the South Torrance area, and so specifically Southwood. And so Southwood section of Torrance is near the West Torrance neighborhood and near the South Torrance neighborhood, so you're kind of close to the ocean. So if you're somebody that wants, a bike ride down to the beach, that could be a good option for you. It also has within the Southwood neighborhood, there's a tucked away little pitch and putt golf course, Sea Air. So that's something to check out. That I think sometimes people don't really even know it's there. It's just a little short golf course. You don't need a driver, just pitching wedge and a putter. So that's a fun day kid family activity you can do in the Southwood neighborhood. And within Southwood, you've got the smaller tucked away streets. And so if you're somebody looking for a little tucked away neighborhood, Southwood might be the spot for you. The homes in there might be a little bit on the smaller side. So if you are looking for a home with a larger square footage, that might not be the style for you. But if you're somebody that wants, tucked away neighborhood with a backyard and a maybe 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, then that could be a good option for you. Are you thinking of moving to the South Bay? Then you're gonna want our relocation guide. So click the link in the description to download that for free, and you'll have everything you need to know before moving here. And then the next area is the West Torrance neighborhood. And so I say West Torrance in Southwood because they are right up against each other. Within West Torrance, you've got a few different little pockets. So you've got the Entradero neighborhood, where that's right next to West High School. So you've got West High with their track and their campus and everything around there. You've got little side streets around West High with the elementary school and middle schools nearby. And Entradero is a little park where you can go. I think they do bird watching at the park. It's about a little over a half-mile loop around the park if you wanted to go for a walk or a run. They also have baseball fields. And so the neighborhoods around Entradero actually have kind of a bird's eye view of Entradero Park. So a lot of those homes have in their backyard back up to the park. And so you might have a view of the baseball fields, or you might have a view of the park. That could be kind of a sought out neighborhood if you're looking for a home with close to a park with a good view of the neighborhood. And then within West Torrance, like I said, you also have some of the other little tucked away neighborhoods around West High School, all the way over towards Hawthorne. So you've got a lot of different little options for renting, buying, single family residence, condos, townhomes, all within the West Torrance. And the next area that we're looking at is North Torrance. And so in the North Torrance home area, you're gonna still find some little tucked away pockets. You might also find some busier streets. It just depends on what you're looking for. If you're somebody that wants to commute into downtown or get out of Torrance for work, then North Torrance might be a good option for you because you are closer to the freeways in a lot of the homes in the North Torrance area. You do still get some tucked away neighborhoods to where you're not closer towards the freeways, but if you want to get out and get onto the freeway quickly, North Torrance might be a better option than say like West Torrance, where you're having to kind of takes a lot of streets and stoplights just to get to the freeway. So it just depends on what your need is as far as staying within Torrance, being by the beach, or getting to the freeways as far as accessibility, which one might be a better fit for you. Hey guys, so as much as I love making these videos, what I really like even more is helping families move here. So if you are thinking of moving to the area, I would love to help you get started in your search, and my contact info is on the screen or down in the description down below. Feel free to reach out anytime, call, text, or email. Remember, it's never too early to get started in your home search. And the last one I'm going to go over in Torrance, the last neighborhood, is the Hollywood Riviera section of Torrance. And this area, I think, confuses some people because they see a Redondo address and think, okay, that's part of Redondo. And some of the streets in the Hollywood Riviera section do have a Redondo street address, postal code, but they're Redondo PO in Torrance City. So if you are in the Hollywood Riviera, you might have a Redondo address, but it's actually Torrance Unified School District, Torrance Fire, Torrance Police Department. Some of the unique things about Hollywood Riviera are that you get some really high up streets, so you get some great views from being up high, and those views could be city views, they could be ocean views, depends on what side of the Hollywood Riviera you're on. You also get some sections of Hollywood Riviera where it's walkable down to Riviera Village and restaurants, and so I think a lot of people are attracted to the Hollywood Riviera because of the views and also the walkability to the beach and restaurants. So if you're somebody that's looking for that walkability factor to the beach or the restaurants, Hollywood Riviera could be a good option, but obviously that comes with a higher price, and so the homes in the Hollywood Riviera tend to be more expensive than a lot of the other homes in Torrance. And so those homes in the Riviera, like I said, can give you a view, but with that view, they're going to be higher up, so you might have a walk or a bike ride to get back up to your home. So it might be not a quick, easy walk to the beach, but it is, could be within a mile or half mile. And then on top of that, just the styles of homes, you get some homes that remodeled huge homes. You get some more older, smaller style homes that were maybe built in the 60s and have a smaller square footage, but maybe they have a big backyard, or a home that has been completely remodeled and has 2 stories and is up tall with a great view. So that is Torrance and some of the neighborhoods that within Torrance, and so I hope that gives you a better idea of what some of the different pockets of Torrance are.